Thank you! Oh my days, about fucking time. We've missed the whole of qualifying. I didn't even stream. I mean, I didn't get to stream any of because of this glitch. Alright, where's live streams? Yeah, he's posted it.
Oh, I need an invite now.
I've invited you.
I can't join it. I'm not sorry. It's got glitched.
Why am I in? Why am I in? What? Oh, why am I in the race? Why have I been? Oh, it's because I joined mid-session. I think that's why. Let's see how I do them. Yeah, no, I can't. I have to retire now. Alright, here we go. Come on then, retire. Chop, chop. Alright, it's like, okay, it's away we go. It's a good start for Valtteri Bottas going down into turn 3 with the Ferrari just behind him. Going round into turn 5, the Ferrari's going to try and chase down the Mercedes. Can he do it? No, he can't. The two V-carbs are right behind Bram de Vizl, and Asteroid is probably hoping to get some slipstream through this, not DRS zone yet, but through this left-hander. Are you in yet? Oh, the two V-carbs have collided! Asteroid goes tumbling down the order, and there's also some scuffles between an Aston Martin and a Williams, but Asteroid, from fighting for the podium, yeah, I'm pretty sure there was contact between Bram de Vizl and Asteroid, and he just spun into his teammate. Yes. Now the long right-hander going through into the left. The top 3 is already separated by a second, but the Ferrari can't even catch up. Can he catch up to the V-Carb? 3 tenths between the two. Can he pull out a move anytime soon? Looking at the tyres, they're both on mediums, so obviously there is not going to be much of a gain, but you never know. The only driver to be on the hard end for Ferrari, his teammate of double Max, Bram de Vizl. And it's a very heavy lock-up from Hail Future further up the grid. A 5-turn gap between the two well-there team orders, as now they chase down into turns 6 and 7. I think Hail Future has brushed off that mistake and is running away. Yeah, W Max, can he send it? No, he can't. He changes his mind. He did look to go for it, but no. But I think Jamara's really dropped. The Williams goes of BWX goes wide, and it's just going absolutely mayhem at the back. And it's a very heavy fight for points between P9 to P13. But further up the grid, can now there be a chance for the V-Cubs and the V-Cub and the two Ferraris to make some moves? W Max is the fastest lap of this Grand Prix. Now, don't forget, Bram de Vissel will be at a very, very big minus, as he does not have the DRS and he's at the front of this DRS train. He locks up into turn 3. Anyway. Yeah, W Max is really trying to push towards the V-Cub, but also the V-Cub just regains that pace that he had, and is already catching back up to Max's teammate, and that's Valtteri Bottas actually in the gravel. So now that Bram de Vissel leads, now we have a very heavy fight for P1 here in the top 3. We have it between Max, Bram and Reki. Two Ferraris. Speaking of one of the Ferraris, can he overtake the V-Cub this time? No! The V-Cub all of a sudden regains his pace and just swims away. And Valtteri Bottas with a 10-second penalty.
He has to change his front wing as well. And he's not serving a 10-second penalty either.
Yeah.
He's not served it.
As he now comes out, he is probably gutted with that penalty, and now he has a mountain to climb, plus with a 10-kilogram chain pulling him down as well. And looking up further up the grid, just a little further up, there's still a fight for points between Ethan and BWX. The Williams, who remember spun somewhere near the start of the race, is now slowly catching back up. Very bumpy first curve, but all of them seem to miss it, as Max goes a little wide to probably his liking. Reki with a bit of a lock-up, and Ollie gets another 3-second penalty. And speaking, Max, can he finally get the move?
He has. He's made it fast. River actually breathes as well. And it's a 1-2 for the career. And hopefully they can now hand this on as the with a 10-second penalty.
Yeah, and Bram de Vissel keeps on locking up. I don't know what's going on with his ABS, but I think he needs to sort it out. But oh no! Oh, there's a massive crash!
Oh God! That is not what you want, but Bram de Vissel has been up in it, as Reki in the RB. But look at
He's not actually in P1, he's like down in P10, and he set the fastest lap of a 3 second.
What's his fucking on?
No, he's actually a 1:20.4, which is not actually the fastest lap. It's actually set by W Max, which we already pointed out at the start of lap 4. And this is just a really, really glitchy race, and there's blue flags for drivers like I believe that's the McLaren of Nick. Yes, it is, going down the DRS straight now. I don't get why the blue flags are out, and I don't get why he's in P1. And this is a very weird glitch. I don't know, is he... It does put him 52 seconds ahead. I think... It's... Oh, it's not good for the Aston Martin, especially in the position he was earlier. He's somewhere in P5. But yeah, we need to sort out the Lucetto glitch. He's going into... I was actually retired.
He has retired, so I think that will sort himself out well.
Yeah, but will count him out of the race though. So this has not been a good weekend, this good day for the Mercedes party. But Valtteri Bottas is still slowly climbing up the table, and Ollie crashes. It's a VSC. He goes flying off at turn 3 and just slams into the wall.
First run was race, lap 7 of 29. Still a long way to go though. Graham Whistle leads from Pale Future, from APL, and then W Max has lost 2 positions down there in B5.
The leader's in the pits. Will Hail Future follow suit, or does he stay out in the medium combat tyre? No, he goes in as well. The Haas goes in. Will Bram's teammate go? No, he stays out. Is he? No, he won't.
So that is a real gamble, and then the VSC is back into the pit lane and we're back racing.
BWX has a drive-through penalty. Oh! Nick has spun round at turn 4. I don't know if there's any damage. I'm not too sure yet. The camera's not really telling me. But no, he's damage free, but his position is not free at all. There's another VSC. Bram de Vissel is now very heavily ahead.
Now we have to come in and
Williams in the pits, changing his tyres. I think he was meant to sell the drive-throughs. I don't know why he's changing tyres, but here we are.
And you can see Valtteri Bottas is still in so he's slowly gaining the position.
Alright, so we're back underway.
It's a drive.
Yeah, one sec, hold on, I'm just doing something. Stand by. I mean, Valtteri Bottas is now fighting for the lead. What seemed like impossible since he spun is now seen as possible. I mean, he does have that 10-second penalty, but what if he still gets a podium in this Grand Prix? I mean, around into turn, I believe that's, hold on, the penultimate corner. McLaren's in the pits. Hail Future. Now, what tyres is he going for? Oh yeah, that's right, he did have one. What has been a very good start for the Aston Martin has now gotten from bad to worse, and now is down to P11, 13 seconds behind the next driver. And also Ethan, even though he's an AI, even though he is somehow up there fighting for positions like P6, he's dropped right back down though. Very big mistake from the McLaren. And further up the grid, Valtteri Bottas has been overtaken by APL. Can he cut back? He doesn't have the DRS, so he doesn't have that extra speed. And although both of them lock up, I think APL is slowly going to start to pull away. I mean, 4 laps old, he's still got around 18 laps left. Can he somehow push those mediums to at least can he do a Lewis Hamilton? He has a massive snap, but can he somehow pull out a Lewis Hamilton of Silverstone? As we all remember, in 2020, will he do it just like him? Maybe this one with even less tyres. I'll be back. There's been a lot of fighting between these two, and it looks like it will be continuing as they going down into penultimate corner. APL really has a terrible lockup as he spins almost. Does somehow keep it running, but there is a safety car. RPL Robin has crashed at the exit of the chicane, or the second chicane, into the run down to the DRS zone. I mean, I had to kind of retire because the game just randomly put me in, so I couldn't commentate the race. Valtteri Bottas spins in the pit lane and crashes. That is... Yeah, he did. I saw a tyre in the pit lane, and that will obviously extend the safety car. And now both Mercedes are out of this Grand Prix. Well, now with the safety car, what is now currently to comment as the field will bunch up. Bram de Vissel's massive lead is not so massive anymore. Interesting. As we currently are in a safety car, let's kind of take our minds off of the race for a little bit and maybe talk about some other things that are going on right now. Like, for example, I think Canadian, is Canada still going on? Is the practice still going on? Yeah, P1 at one point I know Bottas was first. Bottas was first by 3 seconds. Safety cars in this lap. Yes, and so Bram de Vissel leads, Recce in second, Hale Future in third, W Max in fourth, Ethan in fifth, and Bram de Vissel has gone. He has absolutely legged it, and we are back underway for the Australian Grand Prix. It's obviously great start for Bram, great start for Recce, and especially for Hale Future and W Max. They're having a bit of a scrap. Not anymore though, as W Max slowly goes far, far behind. That has been absolutely madness, and now going down through the left hand of the DRS straight, that is still not enabled. Recce is trying his hardest to wrap up to Bram de Vissel and slowly pull himself in down the straight into the next corner. Can he catch up enough to get that DRS sooner? Yes, and Reki has caught up so close to Bram that now, well, not so close, but he will have DRS in this next section if he still can keep in the second DRS. He clips the grass though. That is not something you want. The cap is now out of the DRS section, not anymore. He's back in it. It is now bouncing in and out between the sections, but it's now Reki has assured himself that he's in this DRS section as they have already crossed the DRS detection point. Yeah, it's really unlucky, but as they still battle through the penultimate corner, Reki is getting closer and closer, and looking at the tyres, they've got the same tyre, same life. And Reki is oh so close from overtaking into the chicane. Is he going to dive? Not yet. This second DRS straight will be the time though. It's time to shine down the straight. Will he pull to the left? Will he pull to the right? No, he can't. He stays in behind the Ferrari going down into turn 4. Can he pull out a move from around the outside? These are really tricky corners to make a move on, so making a move is extremely risky. But going now into the DRS detection point, Reki is 2 tenths behind, ready to make a move on the Ferrari. Down, now they go cross into the DRS zone, and Reki pulls around to the right, around the outside, before the DRS section is even over, before the chicane, the V-Carb gets into P1, and is leading the Australian Grand Prix with 11 laps left to go.
Yes, and he gets the DRS back. DRS, obviously. But do you think to hold up Reki so Max can catch back up again? I think so. But will Max get through? Can he? Oh, look at that! Find out where's next.
Yes, and I think Bram the Vissel can still catch up to Reki Judah. Well, if he nearly flipped the car, I don't know, he might have even won. He might have even, maybe it won on purpose, it could have just been a crash. Yeah, it's an obvious strategic move, but Nick goes into the pit. Ethan stays out. The AI of Ethan stays out. The AI of Ethan is in P1. I don't know if Ethan will even watch this, but all we know is that man is in P1. Who would have seen that? I mean, will the game let Reki and the rest by? We now only have... So we are only down to 8 drivers left in this Grand Prix, and who will be the one to come out on top, as we will have maybe a 6-lap showdown to see who will win the first round of Tier 2. This has been one hell of a race, and now as the Williams now needs to catch back up, who will win? Sure. I'm gonna say, I think the McLaren could somehow get up there, but most honestly, I'm gonna say Bram is gonna overtake Recchi at one point and win. You think the AI will get past? Oh, let's see. The group has been bunched up now. We now will wait for the safety car to go in. So, Recchi is ready to overtake Ethan. You can really see him slowly go through him. And as they go through the last couple of corners, specifically that corner being, I'm talking about turn 12, but now going to turn 13, round into the final corner of turn 14, Ethan. Bram has got a great start. Back to these two fighting for P1 once again. Now who will Bram overtake Recchi this time? Round into the chicane, round the right-hander, gonna cut in into the left-hander, still no DRS yet, so this is Recchi's chance to run away. I don't know, but going into, I think Bram has more of a, a more top speed setup, and Recchi has more of a downforce setup, because you can see how much Recchi can gain on the Ferrari during the corners, and then look at the straight, look how much Bram is catching up back into the corners, and it's a bit bigger, and then once again the gap closes. Yeah, but the Ferrari now has the DRS. Can he finally pull the move? He swings and gets ahead of the V-Carb. And going round into the final corner, Reki needs that DRS once again so he can catch back up. He's barely, he's got 71% overtake. Bram has got 50% less than that. Bram says the fastest lap of the race, a 1:17.649. But down into turn 3, Reki can't send it. He's right at the rear end, but can't make a move. He can't swerve to the right, he can't swerve to the left. And this is it. The final couple of laps, the final couple of corners these drivers have to go through. And what's happening here is madness. And McLaren 3 and 4, they have done really good, really well. And now Bram has got the DRS once again. Don't forget, Bram is crazy down the straight and down into the chicane. He just can't catch up into the chicane. Yes, he is, and that's what I was hoping to point out, and I said don't count him out of this, and look at him. I mean, the gap has now built up massively. I don't know what's happened there, but now all he hopes, because all he needs to hope for is for Reki and Bram to make a mistake, and he has got this victory somehow firmly in his hands. Yes, and can he do the move? Can he do twice in a row? But Bram cuts across the place he would usually overtake. And here's the McLaren. Here is the McLaren back fighting. And can he keep it there this time through this corner? And he does. Very skilled driving here, and obviously Nick's teammate Hell Future is just all alone in P4, and this is going to be a very good result for for the start of the McLaren party, and as Bram slides across corners, he could be getting a penalty. Recce! It will. Nick is just there for the track position, but Bram and Recce are here for the real deal, the first place. And who will it be? But Nick is trying to cut this party. That is There's contact again! As Bram locks up and nearly spins, Nick smacks him, and this is just really now dangerous driving. Recce with the switchback though! He's gonna get up into P1! Has he got it? Into turn 13! It is gonna go neck and neck! Down into the final corner! Bram sends it! Holy! What a race! And what a fantastic race this has been! Recce wins in Australia, and Bram came so close, but yet so far, and comes in second place. Nick gets third place. His teammate Hale Future gets fourth, and the top five and fifth place is rounded out by the great drive of one man, and that is APL with an absolute monstrous comeback from that. I think it was a drive-through penalty.
And that is your finishing order then. What a finish that was. Bram gets the fastest lap, he gets an extra point. But it is Recce who comes out on top by only 34 milliseconds. If that was a little bit tighter, that would have been a photo finish. Nick comes in fourth place. That's 3-second penalty. I don't think he would have won the race anyway. How Future in P4 with AP on P5. Big done race in P6. James Bravo in P7. And Ethan P11, he only finishes in the race. P9 for Max, Valtteri Bottas in P10. And the rest all DNF of Robin, Lucaso, Matt Ollie, Ashwood, and obviously yourself.
Yeah. That was madness. I'm trying to ask if he can do interviews. It's like they join the party and we do like a little interview because they got top 3. Let's go. Okay, Bram doesn't want him.
want it.
Recky don't want him.
Wait, if you just do it on your account every time, I can just add my things back up. Are you gonna do it on YouTube every time?
That depends. If the Twitch actually starts working, then this has been such a great race. And this has been such a great time. So, from us two commentators, we'll see you next time. Probably, maybe even tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm pretty sure tomorrow's tier 1. If one of us two can actually commentate. So we'll see you next time. Goodbye.